Nipla Mambla Papa Ningunita Shell. Man is in the inner petri long, really long, 110 long, not a country. Nipla Mambla walking Kakata Shell, Nipla Mambla making sing along, fighting Kuntukaramuta Shell. Nipla in a shower, picture Sambla, worship Samarina, Pomna, Catrisna. Nipla in down at Shell.
Then as you stand there, a small line of men march past you. They're going the other way. They're carrying a stretcher. And one of them says to you, cheery-like,
"Good day, master."
"Good day, mate."
"Good day, mate." Yes, he and all his cobbers. They're all your mates in this show. Sure, his skin's black, his hair is fuzzy and his English pigeon, but he's your mate all right.
There they go. The Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels.
Remember it, soldier? The Kokoda Trail, 1942.
Partner, this is something now. Japani printing cycle me fla, me black long. One something emilaki kisim or crown me plan or emilaki lukati me plan no. Maybe I know killer.
東軍同道赤道を越えて新作戦を行い、豪州領ビスマルク諸島に初の第二飛翔機3として翻る。遠く古国を後に2500マイル、護送船団の戦場には敵前上陸を間近に控えた勇士が白田式も凛々しく甲板に整列。遥か北の方皇居を擁拝すれば、一子広国に準ずる将兵の決意ビルにあふれて、赤道直下に皇軍の息はますます上がりました。
Barusi come first time. Now people are doing Barusi around nothing. People are looking Barusi start beyond all the ship. You go in up long Mamba, you go in up long Tufi. This inside the Solva is black Orgara. Orgara ship that's all. Warship. Driver warship. Dutch. Orgara come down. Come on top. Now people are looking Garnic, fall up, shoot number on top. Orgara made my place, Orgara don't know why. Cut them head blow the way go on top of man. Now only thing money die. No money slip. Now people are put it. Tomorrow you mean die. Night you mean die.
我は今なおも春動を続ける豪州方面の敵軍に対し反復攻撃、これを爆砕戦とす。一子報告、もとより生還を期する者なし。行く者送る者、思い忘れにはるか洋上遠く敵地上空に飛ぶ。バクバクたる雲海をついて新鋭攻撃機ひとたび南海の大空に羽ばたけば我に歯向かう敵兵なし。
When the bombs fell and destroyed our homes, we were forced to go into other people's villages. But you know, they would ask, who are you? Are you beggars? Have you no shame? Are you birds from the sea that have no place to land?
Bome pone kan na no kam peda tauna ma huta de bome pone ke tores ni kan wada yau kam he haida gure pawa haida beda ai pe ma gure tai ke ali traba japan se bani kan machine gun wada ka bi ko bombe tai ni kai tabe un ka hai da bere soldier se mane kan wana ke me huwa yese de e ha tor kone tauni bo de dio wana ga un live ni he e he wala gare tana matano ma he ke Tina tu batena kula ke Already make out Japanese my manicani. I be cut about the Latin. Hey, well, when I give it a Savara body, but hell, bona. I had your mamma when I give my lower. Kira already remember.
We saw so many of them coming in. 1 million Americans, 300,000 Japanese, 500,000 Australians, almost one foreign soldier for every man, woman, and child in our country.
We went in with damn near everything. Bulldozers, sawmills, canned turkeys, ice cream. 8,000 men on Woodlark, 40,000 at Torquay, places that had hardly ever seen a white man before. On Nissan, we put 16,000 men, 45,000 tons of equipment. We figured one more Marine and the whole island would have sunk.
The young men were carried away, taken away.
Karena kare kamu dah mabit lagi. Nak jangan ya bidia. Kem boleh
And
sedar
now
kare.
was coming in, force the young men to join, come and be in the war, be carriers, laborers, that sort of thing. And when they were sick, if they fell ill, they wouldn't take them back to the village, but they take them to Gemo Hospital, and some of the young men died outside. And the families didn't know about the death of these husbands. And later, when they found out, they just cried their eyes out, and that was it. All of the young men in the village went. Only the old people. The old and what the army thought useless were left behind. Any young man who was able, from the age of 14, 15, 16, 17, just took them away. 14, 15.
The people made up songs. I left my house to go to war. I was thinking of my loving wife. I'm leaving you for some years, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to come back again.
If the Bung train didn't bring the ammunition and the food up, we didn't fight and we didn't eat. If the Bungs didn't get the wounded out, they died. We used to say, no Bung, no battle.
南の第一線ニューギリア。今まで米の作り方さえ知らなかった原住民たちが日本の兵隊さんの指導によって米の生産にこんな見事な成果を見せました。今流す汗の食料自給、これだけでも共栄圏建設へ大きな協力を果たしているのです。
Japanese mo yawa adira dawo dingo berlabu dengo. Setna koemo be da basa buita gaisida a dabo sadeti. Embe oso di ai ama mutira. Jawo se yesa sore mo daisidi ke te ai mamutira.
Emang ada grup kita ada.
Amam tak ya ko. Emo tak kira tu ni. Awa menjaga lebas bila di tisa dia. Ata tu menjauh setia. Kanjiri setia. Setia gaya gaya. Yes ai setia. Na ilo jini na. Na ilo jini na.
Yes setia kau tu terus ai islah.
Na ilo jini Japan asa setia. Ilo jini na. Awa setia. Lagi setia. Foreign dah saja lagi. Lagi sih lah. Aku usah Japan game sih. Ya, foreign dah saja lagi. Ai, kiski sih lah. Aku yang beritahu di soal setan tu kau. Aku yang beritahu di jadi kena, di sawari kena, di ambil kena, dah itu jadi setan. Nah itu dia.
Kau yang bergaya dah.
Aku yang bergaya.
長い航海を終えて無事基地へ到着した一行をたくさんのパプア人が出迎えています。
これ違うんだこれは。菅谷カムカム。菅谷カムカム。You want to come up? You want to come up?
Tell him where you go. Where you go, jog, hurry up, come.
Hurry up, come.
Go.
You want to hurry up, come.
Good. Good.
で、これも。
You come on, me play jog.
M.
Good. Thank you.
シム。3級だね。もう3級だから。いや応接間あって応接間。そこに応接間があるんだ。おはよう。いやしばらく。うわ。Good morning. People are
come back.
Look. Boy, all Catholic.
Only go missing.
Come back.
Only come back.
あれがね。感激だな。よかった。もうた。One time. Tomorrow. Angram. Tomorrow Angram pass. Come.
Pass come.
One time.
You one time I go Angram.
Tonight me you house sleep.
Oli. Japan America oli fight long. Oli fight long up long oli tikam. Gam naik kam kisim mipla now. Oli Japan ikam up long mipla. Na ikam pas time long mipla long wewek. Alright. Oli come down na pas time siapa ni kapset wal kita long wewek bulap. Don tas wal kita busi siapa ni bulap. Alright na Amerika walk long kambian mi play na kaya long tas la fight mi play too long mi play run away na bot stop long bus walk na bot house la bus mi play ko height na bot long kill plon duai height na bot long kill plon duai mi play na sa one something nu pala something mi play na sabi one something kam na bian sampala all people man belum mi play dai finish oli koron ko na oli walk long siapa ni songo tumol koron walk long tas la bot please polish long Catholic ni sini ya straight in the police college. Alright, now lista na bomb ikam kunron na tao Amerika iter mo bomb na. Oli kisim dasal half bomb dasal oli kam swaim lo mi play tok dasal something oli iter mo mi play na sawe don dasal something. Oli iter mo dasal something kisim dasal half ikam na swaim tok dasal something oli iter mo na buru. Temple saban itap sample na dambu ito. Sample good pla lo me play. Sample nungut oli grab kilim me play katem kai. Na wal line di sila. Wal lagi kut pula wal man.
We all met in Mosby. men from Buka, Rabal, Sopek, Daru, Kerema, Samarai for the first time. We learned the fashion belongs soldier. The Australian said, if you have hair under your arms, you are in. We were paid 10 shillings a month, same as plantation boy before the war. Some old masters did not trust us with the guns. Once the boy was trained and had a machine gun in his hands, he was no longer a boy.
All right, Australian government talk. You can walk. You walk. Behind by all say me. No God. Making put nothing on me talk. You make it sabe. Behind by you sit down and tell me one blood table, one blood spoon, one blood break egg, me to break egg. By sit down or say me. No God. Me arem the sa talk. Me smart molo walk. Walk night, walk sa. Me make it sabe. No tintin la one Sunday. Australia service, long time away finish, around 1945, and me go back, and me kiss pension, now I'm sit down, kege, money brown, I'm stop. Good plot, true. Never me I talk nothing. Now Papa no gonna come up, now wear him suit trousers, now they stop, smart more. Now me, man blood talk rubbish. Me sit down, nungu true. Plan for a man out. Or the rap in the nothing.
行動の自由を奪う密林をかいくぐって敵の大軍に奇襲をかける。膨大な鉄量にジャングルの形も改まる。本区欠乏にいよいよ勇気100倍するわ。日露の戦いより着々と培われた陸軍の新面目である。
Ame mongo, awa chipate tini pega dawa. Ipatolo impasido, awa kundo disha lengo piawa. Edo ito mana laipola in baro da dupawa. Edo ito mana wa istru pokete no pio stena. Etena angestela. Edo baundo, paya awa katrisi to mana wa Japan da tamona temena ta. Mina Japan da kumare malango sha wa katecha chung ang mantera imani simongo ma kundo. Nakale dari tahu be Japan la katrisi be ya be gum biasa nakale ba salale kale min Japan min apede tela tawa wa anda bewa mama no soda wetu we mi embo ina pawa me shiri kana wa soda awa kakara be wa ngostena.
The white men who came in the war were so different, we thought they must have come from another place. We called the masters from time before the English, and the soldiers, we said they were Australians or Americans. We saw the Australians going forward. They were so strong, and there were so many. And then we carried the wounded back, and they were dying. And we said, how can this be?
Seeing the way the natives looked after the wounded, Vic said to me, "There'll be a lot of black angels in heaven after this." Next morning I wrote my poem, Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels. Many a mother in Australia, when a busy day is done, sends a prayer to the Almighty for the keeping of her son, asking that an angel guide him and bring him safely back. Now we see those prayers are answered on the Owen Stanley track. Slow and careful in bad places on the awful mountain track, the look upon their faces would make you think that Christ was black. May the mothers of Australia, when they offer up a prayer, mention those impromptu angels with their fuzzy wuzzy hair. I wrote this poem on the 14th of October 1942 at Dump 66, the first range of the Owen Stanleys.
Before you go to sleep at night, just say a little prayer for the angels God has sent us with the fuzzy wuzzy hair. The fuzzy wuzzy angels, no halos round their head. The fuzzy wuzzy angels have hearts of gold instead. They made the sun shine through when it looked like rain. They nursed your loved ones so they'd come home again. The fuzzy wuzzy angels, we'll remember them for their gentle help and care. When our heroes get attention, there's a special place of mention for the angels with the fuzzy wuzzy hair.
Now kera wana na humto bito phone avo. Sire me uga fo. Awo stepite kita bo humbuto utone geto bibi henavo. Awara humbuhera. Humbuhera humbuto bito phone. Misini kani peji hepuge kito. Freestyle mi deskajari arai mo peni te kene berke na peni ta hembreke kene. Hembreke to erito humbuhena. Awo sasa hakehi. Sasa timti kene indihija. Indihija. Awo ehako beuje kejija. Eho beuje ke abo besiketa humbutawo ikehena motumo ka fuketinde na tumu ikindo ne kitabo awara motumo na tumu tinditabo aba sitiki ka fuketi kehene sitiki uje ikihena toputura ra chibo humbuija hospital te kihena chibo humbuija inona he kitabo humtaba muto ero fererina humta muto mosipe kihabo awara pehija joji Washington abo ange to pambuena mosipe arai ewo Miss Tiger, ebo peija mta ae, amina jija. Nu mei, mo ae tere te na mei ae jimba era hene. Awara, a jimba kito, e jo, mei humba kito. Nu na mei saso, George Washington e jo jija. Oro Washington ji mahana miha, eto kakara humba kito, eto nasa so, Miss Tiger engejo he kito, Miss Tiger ji mahana. Ji mahana olo to kakara famina amina mehumbe nasa so rafioro engeji mahaja rafioro o embari engeji mahaja.
They reckon Australian people are laughing at our country people and Papuan people because they call them as Fashiwashi angels. So they don't know the meanings, what the meanings of a Fashiwashi angel is. Whether they are laughing about it to them, and that's why, because they said we help them, we carry them from front line because they are wounded people. We brought them to the hospital, and they after that when they get all right, and after the war they call us Fashiwashi angels. So during that time we look into the dictionary, we found there was no word of no meaning, no word written in the dictionary about the Fashiwashi angels. So that's something they call a slang word or something from Australia.
Dozens of soldiers would talk with us. White soldiers and black soldiers from America. Sometimes we were like brothers. White soldiers came to our sing-sings, but we could not go to their camps. There was a law that black men could not swim with white men. The white women were taboo.
Even when they say, I'm not too young, I'm not too young. Oh, I'm not going to be the visitor around the guy. Ah, now, whatever the name of the fancy was saying. Oh,
I'm not Tamandara.
I'm not being fancy was in the hour of the most were. You never mean yes, you might do such a fancy was saying. Ah, getting on the field. See, because no was and what they were.
I'm not going to go to see.
Oh, never do see.
This is our capacity. And then one in down with and what I and I.
Now I put a dorsey. Ataco, and what to do, she was dead, this is the verduce.
Cacadario.
Cacadario. Did you ever talk better? I'm not talking to the London. One more time, she went to our second with the wheel.
激しい警報が鳴り渡った。コンソリデーテッド P24 を含む天幕連合の大編隊。愛知へ戦闘機へ特攻出動。波陣を巻いて組足は離陸。大空の彼方へ。
Everything is a target. No restrictions. Shoot whatever you see. I hope there aren't any natives in those huts. The trouble with this air war is you don't know what you're shooting at. The huts may be empty. They may be full of mothers and children. I hope they're full of Japanese soldiers.
Some of the places held by the Japanese were bombed every day by the Allies. In Rabaul, the bombs fell from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, every day for 2 years. The people said that they never knew if they would live to see the next day. They said for them, life and death were one and the same thing.
We kept on fighting, but from 1944 the war had moved on. The big battles were being fought in the Philippines and further north. Here in New Guinea, we weren't winning a war. We were just killing Japanese.
すでにして基地の人々が待つものは一機また一機山の陰から聞き慣れた爆音とともに帰り来たる友軍の荒鷲たちである。荒鷲を待つ心、それは厳しく身の引き締まる血肉の心であることに人々は今日もまた思い当たるのである。帰ってきた勇士は一言も語らぬ。ただ大きな弾痕が激しかった戦闘を物語ってくれる。突然勇士たちをわーっと喜ばす手堅い贈り物が司令官から届けられた。さてこの上とも我々15は勇士たちを喜ばそうではないか。航空機の贈り物を持って。
Kembe está plomo neirima. Es el mambo lo katim nek plomo manem kembe. Retna. Mi pele está plandi manali puli molong. Oka bakat belong along nabis. Ali puli mol igo na karabusi mol ni set longol. Ati gatol se mol fela tentu ala ketali bin karabus long ni set longol long punirima. Na alistap tu wik long desala. All ali karabus longan. Kan karabus long Japanese tu no good palai no good. Pasi mani ko behind na angka mapi mani ko antap. Nambai senap tasun long two full of finger, big full of finger long, leg belangen. Then Malaysia stop long house karabus. Ali atali diki mall palangal. Me stop na mi fale lugi mall. I to go on top, pass my belangan long that well plap. Na pass money go behind. Number one is enough long count him. 1, 2, 3, right money tramoy. Knife long neck long man. Tasalino sa katiman long hand shoot. Milugi mali katiman long hand case. Asal mina sabi on bro tali ka an case katiman.
Ben oli tikwe mi now na oli puti mi long kembe. Kembe tay now. Meli pi mol now long walk belong. Kembe tay. Alright. Mi sabi go kisi mol manaw. Oli caught mi fighti mol. Tapos mi no ken fighti mol. Mi tu bay oli fighti mi. Or say me walk long fret belum mi yet. Na Paladiman mo long juga piok mi palay. Iya gama pi molan tap. Et belong oli go down. Oli nokat kai. Sampalaman oli agama pantap pinaplong one moon. Oli agama poli noken kai. Ben oli die. Alright. Dia mi alim all siapa na ulongin. Mi kembe tay now. Mi okwante mol. Na big pala. Foret ngolongol man. Nogat mani iol semi yuan pala strong pala man nogat. Mi pala olgata mi pala stabol semol. Lilik pikin ini. Nisa long de sola. Lo belong siapan.
ジャングルに覆われたニューギニアの未開地に戦闘を続ける皇軍将兵。原住民も心から将兵に懐いて協力を惜します。地図もない奥地の偵察には前科の弓矢を取って日案内に一役買って出る。それは来るべき攻勢作戦になくてはならない地形の的確な把握となって大きな効果をもたらすでありましょう。
Me belasin down ng pelasi kilaw ni burugi ko daw na Big Pala Mountain mo. Siapa ni long belasay lain siapan wanteng kanaka. Oli kisim ating inablong handik man blong oli ni siya wanteng siapan at na siapan ni moyay. Oli kwantap na long nila place kanaka. Liglig time oli sanabing tubla masingkan oli paya inakisimi pala. Oli shoot na lo masingkan pa Mebla tuli pala man making tuli ni. Mebla tuli pala silip. That mebla one bla pik pala tuli sanap na lang haspulongan at may pala suri ko lang siya may pukpuk na wala siyang pala na may pala ko hike na lang sila. At may pala ko hike lang haspulong diway may pala shoot ating 28 sa panisim may pala kilim na sila na 28.
The final stages of the war were fought to re-establish our position with the native peoples of Papua New Guinea. It was also necessary to confine the Japanese to the least possible area where they could do harm to the native people. I was involved with my own guerrilla force, which was one of 8. Our main role was to first kill as many of the enemy as possible. Secondly, to take from the enemy areas of occupation, the village people, and bring them to within our own lines where they could be properly cared for. This also stopped the Japanese using them as labour. When we did this, we called for volunteers from the village people to assist us in our task of destroying the Japanese. Many of them joined us, and I and my own group had several hundred.
They're forever raiding one another, forever engaging in tribal warfare. These techniques are of immense value to us. The art of the game was to encourage them to use those techniques to our benefit, and we exploited them. I really believe that was the best way to use their native talents or their natural talents to kill Japanese. It's to the everlasting disgrace of Australia that we haven't recognised the efforts of these people who did so much difficult fighting on our behalf.
On many occasions, they were quite able to lead us onto the Japanese without them ever knowing we were there, and on 3 or 4 occasions, we destroyed large groups of Japanese soldiers without suffering a casualty, solely due to the efforts of these men who came to assist us.
We got paid 10 shillings for a Japanese, dead or alive. Some people just brought in the ears and got their money. There were so many dead Japanese, 150,000 dead. "12,000 white soldiers died, but no one counted how many of us were killed.
You can see all around here, first, second row, third, fourth row, that's where all mine. We brought them all back here. We collect them in the bush. The bones and the army digs were right on top of the bones, so we have no mistake. We just picked them up and put it inside the little bag and brought all these skulls back to Beaumont War Cemetery. We have a curator here, and he looked at the books, in the army books, that where this gentleman comes from, where the soldier comes from, and then when he started working it out, then he put it straight on the cemetery here, and that's where all the boys are now lying down.
This is 1st Australian Army calling Japanese 8th Area Army at Rabaul. Anone, Anone, こちらは欧州軍司令部であります。大よりラバオルへの放送であります。大よりラバオルへの放送であります。戦争の終わりをもって連絡頼む。ラバオルとの連絡頼む。ラバオルより返事頼む。ラバオルの日本軍第8方面軍と通信連絡頼む。南海方面日本軍第8方面軍司令部との連絡頼む。こちらはオーストラリア第1軍司令部であります。この司令部はニューギニア、ニューブリテン。
足立第18陸軍大将の遺言。今、全将兵が黙々として私の命令を遂行しつつ、力尽きて花吹雪のごとく散りゆく姿を眼前に眺めしとき、軍国のためとは申しながら、我が胸中に湧き返る切々の思い、ただ神のみぞ知るべし。当時、私はたとえ沈没するに至らず、たとえ凱旋に直面するも、必ず10万の将兵と共に南海の土となり、再び祖国の土を踏まざることに心を決したり。
Oli pasin pelasta stab na mina juga pelasta mamba mi lusin ping na wini kama. Mina lusin pelasta na mi lusin ping na I pas lon sila pelasta na I flame up na kupin 40 pula mi hanta. Kulin sulot mi stab oli taram na lo mi kin sikuel lang hai pula mi taram na kait na ora ki kisin wan pla man belong Prispin, he put down a motorbike, young pull man. I belong any looking something he go long way. Right now, my story learn Lokta. I looked at English, he kissing the Silla High, and I put in on or class and I put in on ice something. Right now, piano only come out in high below me, only put in the Silla High on the side. High below one play European man.
And you play hand?
Learn the Silla hand, only rouse him yet now, only walk along, talking me long, missed long Holland bad, now finish your head now, the suckling me long. I go kissing the Silla hand now, but me taran na long puli. Nyulim palang stop na me taran na long, as I cyclone the Silla. Walking finish your head now, the kill me the Silla. One pla hoop is correct. Long as time me go looking queen na, alikan na, ali making two pla kain na ikama. Now I may talk and key to lose. Key to time lose na, me no lose him na putting one bla hook tasiri ko ni siya. Kaya number one metal. Time kasi submarine na Miko down ng Solomon Island. Long place Kolkana, may kisindi sila number one metal. At number two metal, time we stop. Long we work on bla big man belong must be camp na ekibimi. The number one metal, Tisia, kibimi correct na long hand below me, long penny non close below me. Also the captain. Sila metal below.
As is customary in Japan, on auspicious occasion, we'll open the barrels of Japanese sake and ask our guest of honor, His Excellency Satoa Lokoloko, and His Excellency Ambassador Mr. Yamaguchi, and our President of the Goer Society, Mr. Nagai, to open the barrels. Could you please show your appreciation by clapping your hands if the barrels are successfully opened?
That's good.
And second made of rice. Rice.
皆さんすでにご承知の通りね、日本は国を5000キロも離れてちょっと待って、もう一度、はい。
Okay, let him speak in Japanese first. I'll interpret.
日本を5000キロも離れてきてたもんだから、非常に食料も何もなかった。で、非常にかなかに迷惑をかけたと思うんです。で、彼らの平和なところに戦争を持ち込んでね、彼らに非常な迷惑をかけたし、しかも我々が食い物もなかったためにね、彼らから食物を持って助けてもらったことが非常にある。
So first of all, we were away from Japan, 5,000 kilometers. And then we owe to the Papua New Guinea quite a lot. And we've been helped by the Papua New Guinea, by food, provisions, and everything. And we still feel guilty to those people who've been helping us for providing those food and then all the provision and everything.
Ship come, stop. Japan ship come, stop. Big water. Stop crossing cargo. Go back. Go back, Japan. Stop, come back.
Hai. Ya, Pak.
Ini? Bro, do kono Amerika kan? Iya. Ini desu ka?
飛行機。ドーンで。
はい、行くよ。
はい。サンキュー。ありがとうございました。
And the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget.
That's a good spin! And it's heading him!
Carry forward, five for tail left. You want 10 on the tiles?
All right, I want to head better for 10. Head better for 10.
I did not get any job after war.
9 in the center of the seam gun.
Or just relax, rest, because I was very difficult. I lost my life when the army started.
They never know. They never let anything know to
Rush up the army again. You people should come back again.
He knows nothing.
Join again.
They haven't promised anything for him. Now he's trying his very, very best to get a pension. Never.
I'm not quite understand.
I'm his son. I don't want my father to say anything. We know nothing about this World War. We only supported Australians. That's it. We get nothing from Australians.
Excuse me, son. This question, that's not right to say for us.
Oh, what are you getting?
Huh? What's mean?
Are you going to die tomorrow?
Oh, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
There with you.
All right, boy. Come here, spin. Up and down, bud. Up high. That's a good spin. He's headed him. The tiny for wall opens, and the wives and children all goes to Lincoln.
Buena, era to nang buete. Kago sa muna tawana. Ora di na nga serap di ka bana tene. Mutu ka ka isa mane. Ki jaman de ki samuna. Awa tere to. Kago wana. Ko kati si bomu wana puju samuna. Beda sere ke we. Na we na ba mbo pure ngai hawena. Eso sai, que no na eso sai. Kaputen na eso sai. Buena. Evari samuna indiana. Indari samuna indiana. Amita minamo. Amune kasu irione. Abono harda ke asona. Anonde te queda ingizo. Edona. Rebada buresena. Ainda. Je urobudo. Kole de je tamida isena. Ainda mina atai. Ainda mina furai na bai. Jafani betai tamida isena. Jafani ketranga. Umo holoro de isena. Busu de dade isena. Busu de dade isena. Ainda mina furai na bai.